right, so I'm going to go over what you guys should be working on this week for those of you who do not have me in class on Monday, and also what you guys are going to be doing on Wednesday because there will be no class. I need to add an attendance quiz on here. So obviously you're going to start with your warm-up. If you're 8th period tomorrow, you need to do the attendance quiz and the career survey and presentation. So I have a quick little career survey for you guys to take. And there's instructions. So it says once you click this website link, go to the green where it says start now on the webpage and it takes you to the quiz. If you already know what you would like to do for career, you can skip the survey and go straight to the presentation. But basically for the presentation, it doesn't have to be super long or super detailed, but I just want you to do a little exploration into which one of the ones that you either got from the survey or what you already know you want to do. If it'll load, geez, this thing's going slow. So for the instructions, it says use the survey link on Blend to take the short career survey to find out which career fits your personality, and then you're going to create a short presentation over your results and which career you researched. Note, if you already have a career in mind, you can skip the survey and just complete the presentation, okay? So on here, obviously, this is only if you take the quiz, but it says write out the top 3 choices from your survey, and then read the directions on the next slide for what to do for the rest of your project. So for your project, you're going to choose one career from the list or the one you already know you want and create a presentation about it. The next slide tells you everything you need to include in the presentation. So what do I need to know? What are the typical duties for this career? What kind of higher education do you need for it? Is it a like community college? University, technical school? What's the average annual salary? So how much do you make for a year? Describe a typical workday in the life of someone with this career. Name 3 colleges, trade schools, or programs that offer that program for your career. And then name 3 things you learned about this job that you didn't know before. When it comes to finding the colleges, it's just a quick Google, you guys. You can just put, so say one of your results, we'll just use being a teacher as an example. It says teachers on your list, right? Just go to Google and say schools that have good teaching programs or something like that, and it will give you, Google will tell you everything you need to know, okay? On on Wednesday and Thursday, however, you will be watching a video. We're going to go back to, let's get there real quick. You're going to be watching, we're going to transition back to college, but this particular lesson, you're going to watch this video below and answer the questions in the text box. It's called Broke, Busted, and Disgusted. It was a documentary filmed about student loans and how people were affected, and specifically college students, right? So you watch the video, you click play. I think it's about an hour long, and then you have 8 questions to answer, and they're all answered in the video. So if you watch the video here and you have the text box open in the bottom, as it answers the questions, you can just type the answers in, okay? Or you can Google, like, what is the Higher Education Act? That is something that you might want to Google because they might talk about it really fast in the video. But that is all you're doing on Wednesday and Thursday. Of course, if the presentation takes you longer than just today or tomorrow, then, make sure you get that turned in by next week, by Monday. And make sure, please, if you're not STAR testing, that you are doing the attendance quizzes, because that is the only way I'm going to know that you were present for that day, okay? If you're taking a STAR test on a day that there's an attendance quiz, you do not have to do the attendance quiz, but you are still responsible for the work at some point. So if you don't get to it this week because you're STAR testing every day for whatever reason, then I will just keep reminding you guys to get it turned in by the end of the grading period. We've only got a couple weeks left before finals. I want to say we're doing one more college lesson, and then we are starting to review for your final exam. So we've only got, we don't have a lot of time left. So that's exciting. Summer's almost here. But if you have any questions, you can email me or send me a message on Blend, and I will respond as soon as I can. I have to test, and you guys have to test, so everybody's going to be pretty busy. But I will get to your emails and your messages as soon as I can.